So being a nonprofit should not prevent an organization from being profitable. I think that is a major mind shift to say, just because I am running a nonprofit, it's okay and I should strive to make a spread. And we call that a reinvestment spread, right? A reinvestment capital, reinvestment margin, because that's what it allows you to do. And so the traditional model is you have a funding source. The funding source provides the capital to the nonprofit. The nonprofit then provides the service to the community. At some point, the funding source shifts its focus, or for whatever reason, cuts the funding to the nonprofit. The nonprofit then quickly shuts down its services to the community, and the community just gets whipsaw back and forth, right? Like one day they have this service and the next day they don't. And so where I would love to take, say, San Diego, is that we act as a buffer, where we are not allowing the decisions of the funders to whipsaw the community. And for us to get to that point, we need to have unrestricted capital. We need to have capital that we have absolute control over, so that when the funding gets cut to a program, and we say, hey, this program is so important to the community, and we believe that there are other viable sources of capital that we can go get, we're going to be able to self-fund this for 6, 8, 9 months, maybe a year, so that the community doesn't get whipsawed around. And so to get to that point, you have to think about, how do I build up my unrestricted capital? And one of the first thing to do is taking a look at the assets that you already have on your balance sheet. Oftentimes you have nonprofits who are holding on to what I call stranded assets, real estates that they're going to bill on 10 years from now. And I pose the question, I'm like, is it a better use for your community for sell it, liquidate it, use that cash now to support your community, right? Or is it for better for you to hold on to it? And whatever your decision is, it should be intentional. Oftentimes when I talk to CEO, they're like, I got this portfolio of real estate, some of which I intend to build on it in the next year or so, but the others, we're just going to hold on to it. And to hold on to it for what purpose is often a question that doesn't get answered. And so being much more intentional about your assets. And the other is, sometimes you have organizations with reserves and endowments. And the question then becomes like, what is it for? And there's this general thinking that you just grow it, but like, for what purpose? For what end? And so what we've recently done at, say, San Diego, is we've taken a look at our reserve and we say, what is absolute rainy day amount that we need? Let's be intentional about that. Let's carve that out and put it into a super conservative CD ladder. We're not going to touch that, but everything north of that, we should be deploying, taking risks, testing new ideas for our community, taking risks for our community. And so that's something that I believe in. Like, what are we here for? We're here for our community, and we need to take financial risks, reputational risks to be able to bring services and impact to the community. If you have zero default rate, or you have zero failure rate, you're not taking enough risks. Like, you need to have some level of risk and some level of failure, because that's what we're here to do. We're here not to exist in perpetuity. We're here to bring impact and services to the community, and to do it in an innovative way, you have to take risks. And so, long answer to your very astute question, Stephen, is to really rethink whether you're a $2 million, $3 million, $30 million, $300 million organization. Many of them are very concentrated in their revenue stream, and one decision by the federal government will cut some of these nonprofits in half. And to think about, how do you diversify away, and it's okay to be profitable. And this going back to generating unrestricted capital. We're not only $30 million, but Stephen, many of our years, we actually register a positive spread. We actually are profitable most of the years, because we are very conscious about bringing in concepts and ideas that generate sustainability and unrestricted